case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
The Supreme Court of the United States delved into a dispute in 1938 known as Lyeth v. Hoey. At the crux of this dispute was the question, how is an inheritance taxed at the federal level, and does state law hold any sway over it? The disagreement was born out of a will contest with the estate of a certain grandmother, Mary B. Longyear. The petitioner, the heir, opposed the alleged will, stating that it was made under duress and undue influence, alleging a lack of mental capacity on the part of the deceased Mary. As a result, a compromise was struck, wherein the petitioner and other heirs were to receive the net residue of the estate, which included various units of stock. However, the matter was complicated when the petitioner's portion was identified as taxable income. Lower courts took differing views, with the Circuit Court of Appeals considering the inherited property as taxable income. The situation was then primed for the Supreme Court, as the petitioner appealed with an argument hinging on whether the nature of these inherited assets can be considered taxable income or straight inheritance according to federal law. As it unfurled, the Supreme Court, led by Mr. Chief Justice Hughes, tossed aside the local Massachusetts regulation on characterizing inheritance. Instead, they championed the power of federal rules, stating that identification of inheritance for purposes of a federal tax exception is not dictated by local law. Upholding the district court's judgment and discarding that of the Circuit Court of Appeals, the Supreme Court confirmed that the petitioner's inheritance was indeed exempt from federal taxation as per federal law. This was irrespective of the circumstances that the inheritance came by way of judgment or compromise agreement. Essentially, the court saw through the knot of legality, affirming that inheritance is just that, inheritance, and not income to be taxed federally.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.